Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah, download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it, so you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to a bonus episode of the TMossBoss Show. I was thinking, because I'm like, maybe I should just, you know what, if I don't know how to figure it out, like how to make a bonus episode for because I ain't never did a bonus episode before, but I feel like if I'm talking about my best friend Priscilla, I gotta give her a special episode and stuff. So anyways, but no, if I don't know how to figure it out, then it's just gonna be another episode that now I'm uploading on the same day and stuff. So anyway, I'll try to upload on the same day, no guarantees, but anyways, so I feel like that there is more to talk about with that last episode. There's a lot more to talk about with it, because there's some things I would like to say and stuff before I like move on to the next best friend, because I plan on doing a series of all my closest friends and stuff. I feel like they deserve to get like some special episode, but to feel like with her, she has to get like the best of the best and things. So anyways, I feel like first thing that we need to talk about is how she got me to like Call of Duty again. Like, I hated Call of Duty for years. I refused to play that game. I remember I skipped out on Ghost, so I never did get a chance to play Call of Duty Ghost. But I remember like becoming friends with her, and then what I remember when she was saying that Black Ops 2 was her favorite Call of Duty. So I remember for a little bit, it was funny because I bought that game, played it, and I remember I was like the first multiplayer game that I've ever played in Black Ops 2, I was good. Like, I did really good. I was surprised on how good I did when I played multiplayer. Then we played zombies. Now it's just all like, wow, like this game is actually fun. Like, we played, what was the map? The map where it got like the lava on the like ground and stuff. Whatever, I can't even think of that name of that map. But no, we played that map so much. And then I remember, I think, did Black Ops 4, when did Black Ops, now I gotta look up when Black Ops 4 came out. Because it came out because Modern Warfare, so the year before, 2017. Dang. Nah, now I gotta see the date it came out. August 3rd, 2018. Wow. I guess so. Dang, that was the same day I created my YouTube channel. Wow, I didn't even realize that. But anyways, so yeah, it doesn't even seem like it's, I guess so, because Modern Warfare did come out, yes, 2019, and then Black Ops 4 did come out 2018, so yeah, I guess. But anyways, when Black Ops 4 came out and we were playing, because she was already playing a crap ton of it and stuff. Me, I was like in and out of it and stuff. I would say I wasn't playing a whole lot of it, but no, I was like, I remember there was a day I think she invited me to like, or she texted me saying, hey, let's play Black Ops 4. We were playing a crap ton of zombies, and then there was because we were already playing, like, yeah, we were playing zombies in Black Ops 2, so she started playing multiplayer. Me, I was like, I'm not playing anything else. But no, it was like playing with her, and I played multiplayer. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, you know what? I like Black Ops 4. I like this game. I'm like, I haven't liked a Call of Duty game in years. And then all of a sudden, 2017 happened, and I became friends with Priscilla. And I'm like, she changed my Call of Duty life. That's one thing for sure. She changed my Call of Duty life. She's changed my perspective on Call of Duty. Now when I go into Call of Duty, I'm like, okay, if she has it, I think we can work with something here. But if she doesn't have it, most likely I'm gonna be upset. But I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna be the next time when another Call of Duty. I mean, I like Modern Warfare. I did get mad at it the last time I played it because it was just like, I don't know. It was late. It was stressing me out. Friends was wanting to play, and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to record videos, but they were trying to play, and I'm like, yo, I'm not. I don't want to play this. But I'm like, with her, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I can play Call of Duty and just not get upset. Like, if I do, then it's like for jokes. But I'm like, I can't remember like the last time. Like, I think the last time before playing with her, it was like maybe Advanced Warfare. It was like, because I remember, I think it was Advanced Warfare. Actually, no, it was Infinite Warfare, that crappy Call of Duty that they came out with. It was that, but I remember I did play a little bit of that, but no, it was Advanced Warfare was the one Call of Duty where it had me breaking controllers and stuff. She definitely would have loved high school me when it came to Call of Duty. I wish me and her was friends in high school when I was playing Call of Duty, because I don't think she's ever like heard me rage. I should send her a video of me like raging and stuff, because I was like, that's exactly who I am when it comes to Call of Duty. Went back in high school days, she definitely, because there was times I had my microphone plugged in, I'm yelling, screaming. Oh, she would have got a kick out of what I was like when I was in high school. So angry, filled with anger and rage and aggression. I was like, yo, she definitely. Then now I'm like just this calm, cool, collected person. Like if I do get mad, I just turn the game off. But I'm like, I haven't done that yet with playing Call of Duty with her. So I'm like, she's changed me. She's changed me for the better and stuff. But no, I'm like, she's definitely, that's one person where I'm like, I can play video games with them and be so relaxed. Like seriously, so relaxed. Now I'm hoping like one day we just like we both get microphones and we're just, I don't know, we messing with people online or we're doing something. I think it would be fun. No, I'm like, she's definitely somebody I'm like, if I were to like do like Call of Duty like videos where I'm like a lot on YouTube, I'm like, yo, we gotta get like microphones. She would be the one person I would want to collaborate with a lot. Like, I don't know, because I think she was saying like she is camera shy, but I'm like, yo, I was camera shy when I started off on YouTube. You don't even have to really say a whole lot. Just say a few things and that's it. Like, I don't know. I remember like, no, it was like the day I remember when I went over to her house for the first time. Me and her siblings, we were all playing Call of Duty. Bro, that was one thing where I was like, that probably would have led to me and my sister having a straight up like wrestling match in the middle of the living room. Cause no, it was her brother. I'm like, yo, her brother, he's a straight savage. I'm like, I couldn't say that to my sister without her snitching on me if I did something like that. But what did he said something. He said something, and I can't remember whether he called her an idiot or he said something. I can't remember what he said, but I'm like, that's just one thing that I would like to just talk about separate from this bonus episode, is like how comfortable siblings are with cussing each other out. Me and my sister, we have not reached that level yet. We have not reached that level yet if we're cussing each other out. I wouldn't mind. I feel like that would probably be a step up in our like brother and sister thing we got going on. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Like the way they were going off on each other and stuff, I'm like, I can't even think. I like, me and my sister, we were competitive when it came to video games and stuff. Like, we played Mario Kart, so, and I made sure I always won. I was like, there wasn't I don't even think me and my sister, we couldn't play Call of Duty Zombies. That high school me definitely would have came out, because my sister, she's the type, she likes to ask a lot of questions. Like, what does this do? Where is this? Because no, like, Priscilla, she's taught me a lot with Call of Duty. She's taught me a lot. She's taught me to always watch my back. I remember there's times when they would be doing like special missions within the game. I was just running around shooting zombies. She'll tell me, hey, go cut this rope. I'm like, oh, rope? Cut a rope? What are you talking about, cut a rope? No, I don't. What rope? What are you talking about? I don't see no rope. She's like, she's sitting here like, she might as well, like, if it was a thing, she might as well just grab my hand and walk me to where she needs to go. She was always guiding me into that, like, and what to do in that game. She was my Call of Duty guide. she seriously, I'm like, that if that was a job where you had to like guide people for college, she's definitely like, she's like that black belt kung fu teacher, because she'd make sure that everybody is like just doing amazing at that game. I had to say, definitely I've improved in Call of Duty, especially in zombies, because of her. So that's one thing established. She's made me a better Call of Duty player. What other things I wanted to talk about? Oh, that was the one that was like, this is probably like one of the most like serious things I can really discuss about me and her. But there is a night where I remember when I had this nightmare. I would call it a nightmare. And in the nightmare, it's like, it's kind of something where I'm like, I don't really like talking about it. It's something where I'm like, all right, I'd rather just forget that I even had this nightmare. But no, I wanted to talk about it. I feel like it should be talked about and things. If I'm gonna talk about like how much Priscilla means to me, I feel like something like this needs to be discussed. But no, there is a night I had this dream where she wasn't here with us. Overall, meaning that she had like passed away in the dream and stuff. And I don't know, like I really just don't like talking about, I just don't like thinking about it or talking about it and stuff. But anyways, yeah, she passed away in the dream, and it was so sad because I was like, in the dream I wanted to talk to her so badly. I was like, because me and her, we talk every single day. That's one thing that I have to like just say that I love so much about being friends with her, is that we talk all the time. Like, it's seriously, it's the most peaceful thing ever. The most peaceful thing ever. I like, words can't describe, like, I feel like how much I am at peace when talking with her and stuff. Like, I seriously can talk to her all day about anything. I don't care what it is. It could be about the sky, it could be about the ground, it could be about freaking Call of Duty. I don't care. Like, you know, that dream was bad, because I woke up and I was like, I have to text her. I think it was like, because I remember because there's times when we take breaks from texting each other. There's like, and I'm like, I don't know, like, I feel like now I'm like, after a dream like that, I'm like, I really don't want to take no breaks texting her and stuff. It's like, I don't know, like, that's, I feel like I don't know, that's somewhere I'm like, I'm not trying to sound like obsessive. I'm not like obsessive, but I'm just like, I hope people can understand, like, when you have a dream like that, you just want to make sure that every moment with this person is like a good moment. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's like a dream like that, it can really like throw you out of the loop and stuff. But yeah, I remember I woke up and it was like probably like 5 a.m. and I texted her and I just let her know, I was just like, how much she means to me as a friend. And I'm like, you're somebody that I never would want to lose. Like, I don't know, like, I wouldn't really want to like say like some like crazy stuff, but I'm like, somebody like her, where she just has like so much potential in life. Like, I just feel like that she just, like, I don't know, like, I'm not trying to sound corny or anything, but I just feel like that she's just this star, like, waiting to just, like, you know, explode and just have the whole world see her and stuff. Like, she's definitely one of those people where I'm like, I want to see nothing but the best for her. So that's why I'm like, that dream seriously, it had messed my head up. Like, I've never, like, I've woken up and I've had bad dreams before, like, where I've lost people and stuff, because I remember I had a dream like that with my mom, and I was like, it kind of like, it opened my eyes, and I was just like, you know, you guys spend like every like moment with this person and things. That's why I'm like, I'm hoping, like, when I'm able to do YouTube full time, like, I told her, because I know she has a painting business, and make sure, because I've promoted her painting business numerous times, but I told her, and I'm like, seriously, I would be so down to do that if I'm able to do YouTube full time. Like, I had to like meet you at one of the places that you're painting and stuff. I don't know, bring you lunch, bring you some Starbucks or Red Bull, I don't care, like, bring something. But I'm like, that's it's just like, it's just like you get older and you just realize like how fast life goes, and it's like you try to spend as many moments as you possibly can with this person. Like, of course, like have our time where it's just like, where we're just kind of like separated doing our things, probably at home playing Call of Duty and stuff. But no, it's like you gotta make sure it's like I'm just trying to make sure that when I'm old and most likely laying on my deathbed, that I do get like a chance to just remember like all of the best like moments I've had with her. She's definitely one of those friends where I'm like, no, I have to be like in a like with a walker, like walking to you. Like, no, I'm like I have to make sure that happens too. I have to make sure like when we're both old, we're either living in the same house or we're living like next door to each other. Because I'm like, it's either going to be a walker, a cane, or a wheelchair. I'm like, I'm going straight over to her house, sitting on the porch. We're going to be sitting there doing old people stuff. And I'm going to go right back to probably take a nap on the porch, wake up. And I'm like, all right, so see you tomorrow for our for our daily nap. And then go right back to my house, probably take another nap. But no, I'm like, I just, she's somebody where I'm like, I have to make sure I'm like, when I'm like 70, 80 years old, like I have to make sure that you're like, that you're right there and things. I'm like, it's like I said, like dreams like that, it really screwed my mind up, and it just had me like, I don't ever want to have a dream like that again. Like that's a dream that's can really get to you and stuff. So yeah, cause she listened to the original episode that I had did, the last episode, and so yeah, when she gets a chance to listen to this, just know I'm like, I want to be your friend for the rest of my life. Like that's something where I'm like, I don't ever want it to get to the point where it's like if we have like a falling out or something, because I'm like, I already know if it's like something like that were to happen, I'm like, I'm still going to think about her. I'm still going to like try to like figure out ways to make sure that she's like good and safe and everything's like there's even if there's like a time if we're not talking, if we're not like on talking terms or something, like I'm still going to be there for her. That's one thing that I've established. I'm like, there's never going to be a moment I'm like, I don't know, I've never been mad at her, so I'm like, I can't say that I'm like, if that's the day where it does happen where I am like mad at her for something or she's mad at me for something, I'm like, I'm still going to make sure that it's like everything is cool with her. She ever like that offer still stands on the table. Like she ever needs like what I had originally had said to her when we very first had our our very very first conversation, like long before when she had messaged me, but like when I had sent her a message saying like, hey, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here for you. Like that offer still stands. That's not something where it's like it just disappears like, oh, because we're friends and so I'm supposed to give you the suck it up speech. Like, no, like if she ever like she needed a shoulder to cry on, if she just needed a friend to just be there, like she just needed somebody like by her side. I'm like, I am not doing absolutely nothing. I would ditch work for her. I would do just like stop recording a YouTube video. Like seriously, like the stuff that I would sacrifice and risk just so I can make sure she's okay. That's one thing where I'm like, I feel like that shit talk about was so scared. It's a very very scary thing that she sent me, but it's when she was in school. I feel like I need to talk about some school stuff and things because it was some school things that was funny that I need to talk about. But anyways, no, there was a morning. I think I might have been home. I don't know. I can't remember. I think I was home, but she sent me a message saying that there is a shooting at her school. Do you know how like I could have possibly lost my, like if there was like a shooting at her school and the thing is that I was so prepared and ready. I'm like, I would take a bullet like to make sure if you're okay, and like numerous bullets if I need to, like, but I'm like, I said, she's like a person with so much potential. I'm like, that's somebody that you just can't really let go of. So it's like, I know people are like, you'll sacrifice your life for her. I'm like, you guys need to understand. I'm like, a friend like that where I'm like, I don't know. There's like a lot. There's just so much to talk about. I might have to do a part 3 to this, but no, I try to like talk about everything here. If I do remember some stuff, then yeah, I guess a part 3 will happen. But anyways, No, she texted me, or she texted me that, and seriously, like, just scared the life out of me and stuff. But I guess it was like gunshots was heard, but it wasn't at the school and stuff. But no, I was like, I was like, cause I think at the time I was just all like, yeah, it's like if I gotta like run all the way to that school, or if I gotta like catch a bus, hitch a ride, if I gotta do something, I just gotta make sure I'm like, yo, like stand, like, okay, have a window open and prepared. Jump out the window. I will do my best to catch you, but no guarantees. I got the body of a crackhead, so I'm just saying, like, my body is very. You're just going to be landing on bones, okay? There's nothing cushioning about me and stuff. You're going to be landing on a giant head and bones, all right? So, but yeah, jump from the window, all right? I will do, like, I'm going to try to catch you and things. And, yeah, just making sure that you're okay and stuff. And we're gonna get in this car, most likely go to McDonald's or something, go to the store, get some Red Bulls. I don't know. But I'm like, I just gotta make sure that she is safe. I'm like, that was something I was like, I was prepared that day. I'm like, I was so ready. I'm like, nah, it's like people like sit there and say like I wouldn't have went up to that school, but I'm like, you guys don't understand. Like I would have went up to that school one way or another. I'm like, that's somewhere. I'm like, the thing is, it's like I said, I don't want to sound obsessive. I don't want to sound crazy. I might be sounding like that just based off of some of the things I'm saying and stuff, but I don't know. Like, I would imagine like if there's probably many people out there like saying the same exact thing, and nobody's not thinking twice about it and stuff. So that's why I'm like, I don't really regret anything that I'm saying. Like, I know people are like, you take a bullet for, somebody that's not a girlfriend, wife, or anything. I'm like, she's pretty like close, like one of the closest friends. I'm like, that's like probably better. So I'm like, I'm like, yeah, definitely. It's like I don't know. It's like when, let me just say this. When I feel like that if God puts this person in your life, and I'm not gonna like, and I've never ever tried doing that with her where I just tried to forget about her and things, but if God puts a person in your life and you're just busy, like you're just ransacked with just all these different things that's like in your like, hold on, because I need to upload some videos real quick. But anyways, back to just because I was like, I just realized the time and I'm just like, dang, I try to hurry up and get videos like in and stuff, and I'm like not 2 days behind. But no, when God puts people in your life and you overall like just I don't know, okay, because I'm sure I've distracted myself with this YouTube stuff, but anyways, no, it's like when God puts people in your life and then I guess like I'm not gonna say that I did, but I just say like if there was a time where I did forget about her, there's going to be a day where I remember her, and there's going to be a day where she doesn't leave my mind, and there's going to be a day where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna message her and see how she's doing. Because overall, I'm like, I just like, I need to know that she's okay. So that's why I'm like, as long as I know that she's okay, then I'm like, I think I can sleep better at night. But God just doesn't do stuff like that for a reason. Like, if he wanted you to forget about a person, he had you forget about a person a long time ago. Then I'm like, and the funny thing is that I had the opportunity, like, the crazy thing is that when she had messaged me, like, that second, like, well, after I was like saying like, hey, if you ever need somebody to talk to, like hit me up. When she had messaged me back in 2017 and she just said like hello and things, I came close to ignoring that message. I was so close to ignoring that message because I thought it was like some like fake message and things. So that's why I was like, when he put somebody like that in your life, and then dang it, I didn't upload the wrong video. I was trying to upload another video, but anyways. No, it's like when he does something like that, then that's when you know that this person is like they're meant to be in your life, and I'm thankful on so many levels that she's a friend in my life. I'm like, it's something like that where I'm like, it's just hard finding friends like that. So it's like to find a friend like that, I'm like, yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm seriously like trying to not get distracted. Like I'm over here like uploading videos and then trying to like say some like serious stuff at the same time. Just let me do this real quick. And yeah, okay, I'm good. So Yeah, but I'm like, that's something like that where it's like you don't just, like forget about I just can't. I can't forget about a person like her. I seriously can't. So I'm like, I'm like, Priscilla, like when you do hear this, just know, like, for as long as I live, okay. For I don't care in what situation that I'm in. Like I could be dealing with the worst of the worst in life. If you ever, and I mean ever, and this ain't something where I'm like, I'm just like be like cracking jokes and things. Like I'm being serious. Like if you ever need my help with anything, and I mean anything, for if you need if you need to like vent and just get things off of your chest, hit me up. Hit me up, like, but don't do it in the middle of the night, because most likely I'm a heavy sleeper, so you're gonna have to like blow my phone up, like you're gonna have to have it going off like numerous times to get my attention until I reply. But I would understand, because I'm like, something's going on. I like, yeah, if you just like, if you, yeah, anything, I don't care what it is. Like if you need something, like, because I know she has a painting business. If you need an extra painter, I'm just, like, I would not know what I'm doing, but I would do my best. Like, seriously, I would not know what I'm doing, but what else? What else can I possibly be there for? It's a lot. Like right now, I'm like sacrificing like sleep right now, just kind of just talking about her and things. So that's why it's like, that's how you know, like, that's a really, really good friend in your life. Like this went from a bonus episode. Like I thought this was only gonna be like 5 minutes. No, I'm like, I could go on forever about her, because it's like, that's somewhere it's like you have to let people know, like if there's ever a time when you're like, man, like nobody is like my friend, like I can't find like any good friends in life and things, like no, they're out there. They're out there, and one day you're either gonna say hello to them, or one day they're gonna say hello to you. But a friend like Priscilla is definitely out there. She's one of those friends where I'm like, man, here it is that I've known people for years. Like I've known people a lot longer than her, and I thought like they would have been my friend forever. I thought I'd been the one like talking to them instead of her, and here it is. I don't even think I've ever talked to her when we were in high school. So to go from like, yeah, just like to go from like not talking to each other in high school, and then all of a sudden we're playing Call of Duty, okay, hanging out at concerts, freaking what else are we doing? Like I like that. I don't know. There is the one that there's like I said, there's just so many things to really talk about with her. I might do a part 3. I will end it off on this. I remember when we exchanged Christmas gifts. And I remember she got me some cologne that I'm still using. She got me that. She got me a Post Malone CD, even though I downloaded that whole album on Spotify. That's the thing. I was like, if I ever do get like, I don't know, if I get like something that can play a CD, then I will listen to it. But what else did she get me? She got me this Seahawks blanket that's the most warmest blanket ever. I'm seriously about to pull that blanket out and just like play some video games, and just like I cover myself with it. Like that blanket is seriously the best thing that she could have given me. She got me some Seahawks pants. The pants was too big. I was like, but you know what? Hey, I'm like, if I like gain a lot of weight, try to get a little bit taller and things, I think I can work with them pants. And then she got me Red Bull. Now as I'm like, that's seriously, that hit home for me. I'm like, not too many people just go out of their way and just buy me Red Bull. She knows how much I like Red Bull, so that hit home for me. I appreciate her on that one. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I appreciate all the other gifts. I'm still using them and things, but I'm like, no, I'm like, you then did that. I'm like, that's you, yeah. I appreciate you on that one. So thank you. I seriously, I just have to like thank her just for what was that what was that TV show, Golden Girls? That theme song, it was like, thank you for being a friend. Like, no, that'd be a perfect time. Like if copyrights and all that stuff wasn't like all serious and things, I seriously like start playing that song right now, because I'm like, she definitely like, not like Priscilla. Thank you for being one of the greatest friends in my life. Like I don't know, I wouldn't say that I've necessarily had like a crazy and bad life, but I had to say that there's just like moments in my life where I was like, it kind of just like, I don't know, like did a little like depressing and things like the year before. So because it was the year before when we like started like texting each other, I had lost my grandfather. I lost a friend that I grew up with. No, both of my grandfathers, and then so like some other friends, and it was a cousin. To have her in my life, I'm like, that's one friend. I'm like God, please just like let me have this one, like this like one person. I mean, like multiple people in my life, of course, but I'm like please, out of all the people, I'm like I'd seriously, I like I said, like that dream that I had, I woke up in fear, like that would be like the rest of my life. Seriously, it would. And I'm like, that's just like, I don't know, that's how it is. I'm like, I guess I'm like, yes, like that name Priscilla, it's gonna forever be like just stuck in my head. And you know what? I'm cool with that. I'm like, all the way from movie, I did like from today all the way from the first day we've talked, I'll go through that 100 times. Because it was seriously, I had to say, like, being friends with her is like some of the, like, it's probably the best time of my life right now. So I'm like, I'd like thank God for that blessing. Like, I'd seriously, like, that's somewhere I'm like, I'm like, I don't know, like I said, not trying to sound corny. I'm not trying to sound like I'm like getting all emotional. I'm not getting emotional, but I'm just saying, I'm not trying to make this a emotional podcast and stuff. But I'm just saying, like, Priscilla is definitely one of the closest friends in my life, and that's somebody that I do not want to lose on any circumstances. I'm like, please, like I would not be able to, like, I'd definitely be crying. I'd definitely be crying. That's something where I'm like, no, I don't think anybody in this world can like feel that area of my life where she then took over and things like that's like, she's straight like that. It was like, it's like a, I don't know, I almost described it as like a poisonous bite, but I'm like, you wouldn't want to describe like one of your best friends as poison. I'm like a positive poison. Like we're gonna establish that Priscilla is a positive poison. Like, she poisoned me, but with happiness. Okay, so but it was like I like it. I like the fact that she poisoned me with happiness. So, anyways, it's getting late. I gotta go to work tomorrow, but a part 3 probably will happen because I feel like that there's, like I said, a lot more to talk about. I'm probably just gonna like do a lot more parts where it's just like involving talking about her and stuff. So yeah, expect that. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a bonus episode of the TMossBoss Show. I appreciate everyone for listening to it, and yeah, talk to you guys later. Peace.